A mysterious car abandoned by a barn. A teenage girl who vanished without a trace. What really happened to Brianna Maitland on that fateful night in 2004? The girl behind the mystery. Brianna Alexandria Maitland was born on October 8, 1986, in Burlington, Vermont. To her parents, Bruce and Kelly Maitland, she grew up on a quiet rural farm in East Franklin, Vermont, just 15 miles from the Canadian border. Brianna was known to be an intelligent, independent, and caring young woman who loved the outdoors and martial arts. She had dreams of continuing her education and building a future for herself. If you want to uncover more chilling details and explore the latest developments in this unsolved case, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, and comment below with your thoughts. What do you think happened to Brianna Maitland? In her teenage years, Brianna faced the typical challenges of adolescence, including academic struggles and navigating social relationships. Although she had a strong support system at home, she sought independence early. Her free spirit led her to leave her parents' house shortly before her disappearance, living with a series of friends in the area. Brianna was attending Missisquoi Valley Union High School, but decided to transfer to a GED program in the hopes of advancing her education at her own pace. At the time of her disappearance, she was working two jobs, one at a local diner and the other at the Black Lantern Inn in Montgomery, Vermont. The day she vanished, March 19, 2004. On the morning of March 19, 2004, Brianna took a GED practice test at her high school. She seemed optimistic about her future and was eager to pass the exam. Her day began like any other, filled with hope and a sense of normalcy. After completing the exam, Brianna spent the afternoon shopping with a friend. According to her friend, Brianna appeared distracted and uneasy. At one point during their trip, Brianna noticed someone outside the store who caused her to become visibly anxious. She insisted on leaving immediately, though she did not explain why. The evening Brianna dropped her friend off at home around 3:30 p.m. and returned to her residence to prepare for her evening shift at the Black Lantern Inn. She arrived for work at approximately 7 p.m. and completed her duties without issue. Her co-workers later reported that she was in good spirits and did not mention any specific plans or concerns. Brianna finished her shift around 11:20 p.m. Despite her parents' home being only 20 minutes away, she did not plan to return that evening. Instead, she intended to head back to the home where she was temporarily staying. The last known sighting. As Brianna left the Black Lantern Inn, she drove her green 1985 Oldsmobile sedan west along Vermont Route 118. This would be the last confirmed sighting of her. By the following morning, her car would be discovered in an unusual and unsettling scene. The abandoned car. At approximately 1:30 p.m. on March 20, 2004, a Vermont state trooper found Brianna's abandoned car. It was located along a desolate stretch of Route 118, backed into the side of an old abandoned barn. The scene was bizarre and raised immediate questions about what had happened the previous night. Details of the vehicle position. The car was reversed into the barn at an angle, causing minor damage to the structure. Personal belongings. Inside the vehicle, police found Brianna's driver's license, contact lenses, medication, and an unclaimed paycheck from the Black Lantern Inn. Physical evidence. There were no clear signs of a struggle inside or around the vehicle. Several unopened beverages and Brianna's bag were also present. The unusual positioning of the car led some to speculate that someone other than Brianna may have placed it there. Others believed she might have been forced from the vehicle under duress. Delayed investigation. Brianna's parents did not initially panic when they did not hear from her. They assumed she was staying with friends. However, when days passed without any word from Brianna, their concern grew. On March 23rd, they officially reported her missing. Initial law enforcement response Law enforcement initially treated Brianna's disappearance as a possible case of a runaway. However, as evidence mounted, it became increasingly clear that foul play was a real possibility. The abandoned car. The eerie scene did not align with someone leaving voluntarily. Unclaimed paycheck. It suggested Brianna had not planned to disappear on her own accord. Community rumors. Friends and acquaintances shared troubling accounts of potential threats Brianna faced in the weeks leading to her disappearance. Theories and suspects. Over the years, investigators explored numerous leads and suspects. The primary theories included abduction by known associates. Brianna had recently become involved with a social circle known to engage in drug activity. Some theories suggest that she may have been abducted due to unpaid debts or personal disputes. The physical altercation. Weeks before her disappearance, Brianna was involved in a physical altercation with a former friend, Keali Lacrosse. Brianna sustained a broken nose and other injuries. While some speculated that this fight led to retaliation, Keali was ruled out as a suspect. Serial offender theory. Given the proximity and timeline, some investigators considered whether Brianna's disappearance could be linked to a serial offender operating in the region. No concrete evidence has substantiated this theory. Unanswered questions. Despite significant media coverage and public interest, Brianna's case remains unsolved. Major questions linger. What happened in the hours after Brianna left the Black Lantern Inn? Who was the mysterious person who unsettled her earlier that day? Why was her car left in such an unusual manner? The ongoing search Brianna Maitland's family continues to seek answers. Advances in DNA technology offer renewed hope that key evidence may eventually lead to a breakthrough. Law enforcement maintains that the case remains active and open. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Vermont State Police or Crime Stoppers. Brianna's loved ones remain committed to finding the truth and ensuring that she is never forgotten. The concluding statement suggests that there is much more to uncover about Brianna Maitland's mysterious disappearance. Let's break down what each part of that statement means. Ongoing investigations. Even though Brianna vanished in 2004, law enforcement continues to actively pursue leads. This includes new evidence analysis. Advances in DNA technology and forensic science may help re-examine physical evidence found at the scene. Cold case units. Specialized units often revisit unsolved cases, applying modern investigative techniques. Law enforcement collaboration. Vermont State Police continue to work with federal agencies like the FBI to expand the investigation. Witness testimonies. Over the years, multiple witnesses have provided accounts that may shed light on Brianna's fate. This includes people who saw her car abandoned the night she disappeared, friends who noticed her strange behavior or fear before she vanished, unverified sightings of Brianna in the months and years after her disappearance, the impact on her family and community. Brianna's disappearance has had a devastating and lasting impact on those who love her. Her parents' search. Bruce and Kelly Maitland have worked tirelessly for over 2 decades to find answers. They have spoken publicly to keep her case in the spotlight. Emotional toll. The uncertainty of not knowing whether Brianna is alive or dead has caused immense emotional pain for her family. Community awareness. Brianna's case has brought attention to the vulnerability of young people in rural areas and has strengthened community advocacy for missing persons.